Next, you want to own your deficits. Basically, what that means is if there's something about yourself that you know is a problem, don't try to hide it. Know what it is, have it identified. And if several people tell you you have this problem, you have the problem. Once it's identified, though, either own it or get rid of it. So basically, that's what it is. You want to definitely own your deficits, and I'm here, this is me, and your perfect mate will either love it or hate it or not care about it, but that's you. That's going to be your potential husband. Don't try to change for anyone. Don't try to change for anyone. If it's something that's just you and that's you, then people either love it or they don't, and next. So yeah, at least know what your deficits are. So that's the next on your list. Own your deficits. That's number 4. Own your deficits. Okay, next on our list is fixing yourself. And keep in mind, this list is in no particular order. This probably should be first. And if you don't identify your baggage, you can't fix it. And if you have something that has happened to you in the past and it is forming you as an adult, it has formed you as an adult to be distrustful or scared or paranoid or weird or anything like that you can identify and you just haven't dealt with it, get help for that. And there are lots of different ways to get help for it. Fix yourself, find some help and fix yourself once you identify that you need some help. And again, that's with a lot of different things: personality disorders, eating disorders, sexual disorders, all of that. A lot of people don't make themselves wife material because they refuse to get help. They don't want to even admit that they have a problem. And so once that problem is handled, you open up a whole new world of where you stand as far as needing help and getting help and being fixed, and not dragging that into relationships that make you unwifeable or a horrible wife or a temporary wife or a baby mama. So get help. Get your help. Having goals. You want to definitely have your goals written out. Write out your goals. What are your goals besides getting married? Write down what your goals are. It's way easier to wife somebody that has a goal, a set of goals in mind. And you want to discuss these goals when you first meet your potential mate. And why you want to discuss them is because if these are, first of all, it'll make him want to discuss his goals. And if you guys are not on the same page with your goals, your long-term goals, it's not a good fit. It's just not a good fit. That first day that you meet him, where you have a long time for you guys to just speak honestly and openly, have that discussion. Have your goals out there. Nothing's at stake right now. So they look good, you look good. And that's all you're working with right now. So if they say something that's a deal breaker, or you say something that's a deal breaker, have it broke. Don't waste your time. Time is short, and you want to be to the point where, if it's not going to work for you, next. So get your goals, write them down, be firm with them, figure them out if you don't have any at all right now. Just get it together and have your goals written out. And then when you meet your potential mate, have that discussion first. Serious conversations. Doesn't even have to be serious. You could be having drinks for the first time if you drink, and just have that discussion. It should be like a 4-hour discussion. And with that, you want to have your financial goals, your family goals, your religious goals. That's what I mean by goals. Have that full discussion on the very first date. This way there's no surprises down the road. So have that discussion right away. Next on the list is you want to be healthy. is important because, number one, you just want to be healthy. You want to live a long time. By being healthy, you attract to the gym, get yourself together. And this is not me saying everybody should be thin. You want to at least walk 3 or 4 times a week, if not every day. It's a double standard. Men love healthy women, and even if they're not healthy, they want somebody who's healthy. Next on our list is to learn to listen. Just listen. Just shut up and listen. A lot of guys don't like to hear the yip yap. And if you're talking, that means you're not listening to what they're saying. A guy will tell you, if you just be quiet, a guy will tell you what they want and what they're looking for. If you're talking all the time, you can't hear him. So you can actually talk yourself out of being wifey material because you're steady talking. And if you're talking all the time, he's not going to feel like he's going to be listened to at all. But if you're saying everything you want and I want and this is what happened to me and blah, 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 it gets old real quick. And guys are, in general, pretty self-centered. Just like we are. Just like people are self-centered, period. So if you want to become wife material, you have to learn to be quiet and listen. If you are yapping when he's trying to talk, he's not going to feel like you're going to listen when it counts. And if you're talking that much in the beginning, you're going to be yapping more so if it gets serious. And that's what most people know. So just learn to be quiet and learn to listen. So just learn to listen and be quiet. Okay, next on the list is being honest. Just be an honest person, honest and open. If you've been a compulsive liar up to now, hopefully you got help for that. That was one of your deficits and you went and got some help. But being honest goes a long way. You can't be wifey material if you don't know how to be honest. And keep it real, keep it open. If you don't like to clean, say you don't like to clean. A guy will respect that, and he won't expect you to be cleaning. He won't expect a maid if he wifes you. Certain foods, say that. That's easy honesty. Just say what you do and do not like. Don't say, oh, I like everything, so that, guys don't like that, really, to be honest. They won't wife that. They don't respect that you're just trying to mold into whatever they want you to be. I mean, some will, but you're not going to be happy in that. So yeah, just be honest, be open. If you don't like to cook, don't say you like to cook. Don't say, different things that people say when they're trying to get a husband. It's not good. And it backfires on you. It backfires on you. In a year or two, you'll be like, I'm not understanding. How come this isn't working out? Well, guess what? It's because you were not honest. So be honest. The guy will respect you for it, and they won't expect anything different later on. Just keep it honest throughout, And if you lie about something and you get busted in your lie, guess what? You just wasted your time because now he's out of there. Last but not least, you want to be loyal. Most guys, when they are looking for a wife, they want someone who's going to be loyal to them. And loyal, not just not cheating on them, someone who has their husband's back. The husband could be dead wrong as 50 left feet, and you have your husband's back, period. And if he's wrong, but you're invested in your husband, so you have your husband's back regardless. So be loyal, and if you're not a loyal person, learn to be. So make sure that you're a loyal person, and that goes a long way with being wifey material.